Montreal? You connected to Montreal?
No. Alrighty, we are holding Ilchos Teffilin, Halacha Vav. So we're holding like 80% through Siman Lamed Aleph. So we said, Taka, a person needs to know his concern that he's not roy to Geula. He has to be very embarrassed, but not Chas v'Chalila. A person should be pushed away because of that. Adrabah. ועד אני רחוק מאוד מגאולה וישועה לפי מסע הרעים. As we said yesterday, אבל אני בטוח בחסדו הגדול והנפלא, אין דקרך ובזכות צדיק האמת שאמר לך, will help me and will do chesed with me, and like he helped me until now, So, B'Shas Yitzias Mitzrayim, but when we're talking about the time of Yitzias Mitzrayim, every single year, obviously, She'az lo zachinu adayin lekabbalas haTorah, we didn't make it to Kabbalas haTorah yet. Al ken az tzrich shmira b'yoysa, then we need tremendous shmira. Me'elu harayonim, you don't even think about the fact that you're not worthy, you're not this, you're not that. Don't even think about it. Because you'll think that you're being an onav, but in truth, this the Yetzirah trying to, not trying, it's capturing you, in order to break you down. It starts with the mitzvah, as Rabbeinu says in Torah Aleph, you're being a tzaddik, you really know who you are, what you are, you're not kidding yourself, but so it's yes, Mitzrayim, Shmir, B'Yosef, from these kind of thoughts. The katnus that are holding up in Chometz. That's the main achiza of the Sitra Achara. That's the foothold of the Sitra Achara. Ameakmin alev Hashem Yisborach. They twist the heart away from Hashem Yisborach. Ad kedigava ken asima shel Chometz. What's the sima shel Chometz? Yechsifu panov. The dough becomes silver. When it's grayish like this, when it's yellow. When it's before it's chometz, and then the different simonim of shurim of what does it mean that they already became chometz. So the simon of chometz is yichsif upon. And Chsif Upanov is the Targum of Busha. Moshe Katuv, B'Mishnah, Chsif Upanov Chmas HaBusha. That the face becomes pale. Shade of gray, Mishal Nimshach HaChometz. This is where the Chometz come from. Uvechol Lashono, Chometz Mesukan Adei Busha Dekdusha. All year round, once there's already the Torah there, once there's already there's enough feed from the tzad of the kedusha, so the chametz is rectified. It's okay because through the kedusha, the busha, the kedusha that comes through learning a Torah. The Torah gives you the busha, the kedusha, a proper shyness, a proper embarrassment, which is something that stems out of the fact that you realize the greatness of what you're standing in front. It's a different kind of busha. But the busha of the chometz and Shas Yitzias Mitzrayim is the busha of the chochem. Who am I that the king should send for me? That's the busha of Esau that figured that I'm not going to make it to what? Yeah, no, this is already something. This is already, what you say already here in the laws that they're putting in the Knesset. Now people can choose whether they would want to be Megayer, and it's the whole thing. What is this? If Yeshli Rav, I have my own Rav. I don't need you. It's just anybody for a little snuff is welcome after such a Suda. Everybody good Chodesh Kislev. during the year, there's Mesukan Bab, Shias Mishat Mitzrayim, Kodesh Kabbalah Soter. The time coming out of Mitzrayim before Kabbalah Soter, Nechaz Rabusha Moiched de Katnos. In this busha, what grabs it, what takes over it is Moiched de Katnos, this kind of the twist the heart from Hashem Yisborach. At that time, the chometz is totally forbidden. All these tests that our forefathers in the desert tested the Kodesh Baruch Hu, it came from there. They were in the desert, they saw everything. They lived a miraculous existence on a constant basis. Of course, they believe that Hashem can give them anything and everything at any time. But the Baldova twisted their hearts by giving them this kind of constricted consciousness. Who are we that Baruch Hu should do with us such tremendous miracles and give us bread and water in the desert? The bread was coming from the Shemaim, and the water was coming from the Be'er Shel Miriam. And you have to understand, that when you read the Midrashim and what was actually going on there, side with the man and side with the water. I mean, the water is mechokek b'mish'anotam. That Moshe and Aaron used to, with their sticks, used to draw, like the water from the be'er. It was like a river that was coming out, and the man that used to melt. When the chama shemesh v'namas, when the sun, beat on it and it melted. It says the deer, whatever it is, the wild deers in the animal, they used to eat it, used to lap it up, and their flesh used to get the tam man. So the other nations, when they would hunt them, there was like that totally blew their minds. That's the tam in the flesh of the deer after it ate and digested, the whole. It was tremendous. I mean, they were in the desert. They were under constant air conditioning, all the time. A baby was born with a piece of clothing. It grew up with him. A shoe never wore off. That's it. They had dry cleaning right then and there. Food, no problem, nothing. It came to the opening of the oil. And so who are we? Or such nisim. Bifrat, Bet Sharu, Shebemet, especially at the time when they saw that they had big Yisurim and Chesroinus. Dafka in times when they saw they went 3 days without water. It says, we see that we're not Roy to Geula Shlema.
Yes, sure, but it's not like...
Well, that's where it comes from. That's what it's not going to go, oh man, I can fly. No, because he can't fly. He's going to catch you on something, there's a kernel of truth in it, and this is where, there's Akaneh, Karach HaGadol Shel Romi. It comes on a shtickle truth.
So that's why you need the right kind of busha.
That's exactly right.
Which is anava.
That's right. We see that we're not right to Geula Shleim. And because of this, they kind of said, it can't be. Moshe says it's going to be this, and it can't be. We already saw that we're going through these Nisyonis and these Yisurim. There's no way. So, until they said, there's not enough graves in Mitzrayim. It took us, to die in the Midbar. Why do you take us? What do you take us out for? Alavai that they would have died and said in Mitzrayim. Because the greatness of their own lacking and limitation. They knew by themselves. What do you mean that Kodesh Baruch Hu is going to do such miracles for us? We're not ruined to this. It's not coming to us. This is a grave mistake. This is the smallness of Sitra Achara. שבזה שגו מאוד. כי ודאי צריכים להכיר חסרונו. It's true. You absolutely have to realize, how lacking you are. ואף על פי כן יפתח בהשם ובצדיקי האמס, כי השם יזבורך יעזור בחסד הגודל. You trust the Kodesh Baruch Hu, you trust the schus of the tzadikei emes, בוודאי Kodesh Baruch Hu will help you. וכן, מובא בילקוט ראובני על הפסוק ולא שמעו על משה מקוצר רוח. They didn't listen to משה מקוצר רוח, כלומר, ושום דלא דחזו, דלא אבה בון עובדן דכשרים ותאמן. He says, what do you mean they were impatient? Because of impatience, they wouldn't listen to Moshe. So the Likutei Rovani says because they saw that they didn't have within them, good deeds. Often ksherin, tamim v'ksherin. They had no deed, they have no zchiyot. לכן הוא בא במקום אחר, שעיקר פגם האמונה, the main damage, the main defect of the אמונה that they had, המחמס הנובה פסולה, because of this false modesty. מויכן דקטנס כנב, אבל כן באו לפגם גדול כל כך, שלא שמעו למשה. They came up to the point that says they doubted Moshe himself. אוקיי, וזה שמפתיע בפסח בשבס, חול המועד, בתחייה סמשם של יחזקאל. That's why דווקא on Pesach, the after is תחייה סמשם של יחזקאל. Because the main geula is always הבחינה of תחייה סמשם. עד כאן, Likutei Halachos for today. If you can, the kaftor will